Hello friends, now we'll discuss on some topics related to chapter number 6, air conditioning system. Now, what is the meaning of air conditioning? Air conditioning means it is a simultaneous control of the temperature, humidity, air purity and air movement is known as air conditioning. So, for comfort of the human being, we requires that comfortable temperature, comfortable humidity, air purity and air movement, and for that purpose, so we are controlling all these parameters simultaneously, and that process is known as air conditioning. Now, what is the necessity of the air conditioning? Now, necessity of air conditioning, it is necessary for this purpose. First, to provide comfort condition for human being, to provide comfort conditions in commercial places like bank, mall, offices, hotels, etc. To provide controlled condition for industrial process to carry out the process efficiently, economically, and with better quality. Then fourth point, that is to provide clean atmosphere for precision work. So this is the necessity of the air conditioning. Then, and for that purpose, air conditioning it is used everywhere. Classification of the air conditioning. Air conditioning it is classified on different basis. So we'll discuss all classification here. So first classification, that is according to function, it is classified as comfort air conditioning system, commercial air conditioning system and industrial air conditioning system. Then second basis of the classification, according to season of the year, it is classified as summer air conditioning system, winter air conditioning system and year round air conditioning system. Then third basis of the classification, according to equipment arrangement, it is classified as unitary air conditioning system and central air conditioning system. Then fourth point, according to volume of the air supplied, it is classified as constant volume air conditioning system and variable volume air conditioning system. And last basis, according to the working substance use, it is classified as that all air, all water or air and water air conditioning system. So this is the classification of the air conditioning system on different basis. Now today we'll see that is the working of the summer and winter air conditioning system in detail. Now in air conditioning system there are different components. First we'll see function of these components and list of the components. So first we'll see list of the component. In air conditioning system following components are used. Fan and blower is used for moving the air. Then damper is used for controlling the mass of air which is supplied in the air conditioning system. Air filter is used for filtration purpose or for purification purpose. Cooling coil is used for cooling purpose. Heating coil is used for heating purpose. Humidifier is used for humidification purpose. For addition of the humidity, we are using humidifier. Dehumidifier is used for dehumidification purpose. Dehumidification means removal of the water vapor is known as dehumidification, and that can be done by using dehumidifier. And water eliminator is used to remove the water particles which is entering into the conditioned space. So these are the different components which is used in air conditioning system. But that according to function, that it is classified as it is winter air conditioning system, summer air conditioning system and year round air conditioning system. So here I will see that is a working of this air conditioning system in detail, because if only summer season is there at some location, there is no need of using winter air conditioning system. If winter is there for most of the month, then there is no need of using summer air conditioning system. So for that purpose, that summer air conditioning system and winter air conditioning system, it is used at different locations. In Maharashtra, generally we are using summer air conditioning system. So today I will explain that details of the or detailed working of the summer winter air conditioning system. So first we'll see summer air conditioning system. So this is summer air conditioning system. Here summer air conditioning system. Now this is a line diagram of summer air conditioning system for hot and dry weather. Now hot and dry weather means what? That is that location like Rajasthan or desert, that is a hot and dry weather. In that, at that location, the temperature is more and humidity is less. So there is the need of decreasing the temperature and there is a need of adding the humidity. So process which can be used in this air conditioning system, it is a decreasing the temperature means we have to use cooling coil, and increasing the humidity, that means we have to use humidification. So air conditioning process or psychometric process which is used here, it is cooling and humidification. So this is a line diagram of summer air conditioning system for hot and dry weather. So here initial condition, temperature is more, humidity is less. That means temperature is more than 40 degrees centigrade, humidity is less than 20 degrees centigrade. For example, so humidity is not comfortable, temperature is also not comfortable. We have to decrease the temperature, we have to increase the humidity. Now how it is done in this process? See, in this air conditioning system, these are the different components. So first here, this is known as damper, this is filter, this is cooling coil, this is adiabatic humidifier, and this is water eliminator, and here there is a fan. Now here what is happening, fan it can be placed here or here. Okay, now what is happening, the air from the atmosphere which is having more temperature, which is having less humidity, it is to be conditioned. So conditions we are in conditioned air we are getting from this end, and how it is conditioned in this air conditioning system I will explain. So here this is a damper. By operating this damper we can control, that is a mass of air which is supplied to the air conditioning system or conditioned space. Then this is a filter. This may be wet filter, this may be dry filter, it may be electronic filter. Its purpose is to purify the air. Air is purified here, and that purified air it is passed on the cooling coil. This is a cooling coil. In this cooling coil we can circulate we can circulate cold water, we can circulate chilled water, or we can circulate the refrigerant. That means it may be evaporator coil of the vapor compression system. So here by using this cooling coil we are cooling the air. So air is cooled by using this cooling coil, air is purified by using this filter. Then here this is a humidifier. So by using this humidifier, so here there is a tank, in that tank there is a water is pumped. By using this pump it is pumped into the sprinkler, and it is sprinkled in the path of that air. And when it is sprinkled, because of this temperature, that some water particles get evaporated, and that water particle mix with the air, and humidity of the air is increased by using this adiabatic humidifier. So there is a rise in humidity. Okay, and here remaining water it will fall in this tank, and again it is recirculated. So this is a function of the adiabatic humidifier, and here humidity is added. Then here some water particles are going with that air, and we have to remove those water particles, or it will here there is a feeling of uncomfort to the human being, and for that purpose this water eliminator is used. Here we are changing the direction of the air, and water particles are heavier, it is collected somewhere here, and those water particles are removed, and again it is collected in this tank, and only air is allowed to pass in the conditioned space. So here what is happening, air is purified here, air is cooled here, air is humidified here, and air is moved by using this fan. That means it is a temperature, humidity, air purity, and air movement. It is controlled simultaneously here. That's why it is known as air conditioning system. And this air conditioning system, it is used in summer season. That's why this is known as summer air conditioning system. And again, this air conditioning system, it is used in the summer season where there is a hot and dry weather. So we can say this is summer air conditioning system for hot and dry weather. So this is the working of this summer air conditioning system for hot and dry weather. Now second air conditioning system, summer air conditioning system for hot and wet weather. That location is Mumbai. In Mumbai, temperature in summer season, temperature is more as well as humidity is more. Humidity is 70%, temperature is more than 40 degrees centigrade. We have to decrease the temperature, we have to decrease the humidity, because both are not comfortable. And for that purpose, how it is controlled, how temperature is decreased up to the 21 degrees centigrade, that is a comfortable temperature, how humidity is decreased up to 50 degrees centigrade, relative humidity up to 50 degrees centigrade. So how it is done? So this is done here. So here which process is used here? Temperature is more, we have to decrease the temperature, that means we have to use cooling process. Humidity is more, we have to decrease the humidity, that means we have to decrease the humidity, that means we have to do dehumidification. So process which is used here, that is cooling and dehumidification. That means we have to use cooling coil and we have to use dehumidifier. And here what is done, set cooling and dehumidification, it is done simultaneously by using this cooling coil here. Now see, this is a line diagram of this summer air conditioning system for hot and wet weather, and these are the different components. So first component, that is a damper. Here there is a fan, damper, filter, cooling coil, heating coil, and that air is supplied to the conditioner space. Now here, by using fan, air is taken into the air conditioning system. Air from atmosphere having more temperature, having more humidity, it is entering in the air conditioning system. By using this damper, we are controlling the mass of the air. By using this filter, we are purifying the air. By using this cooling coil, now here what is happening? Humidity is more. If we decrease the temperature up to the required temperature, at that time all humidity it can be removed. So for that purpose, what we are doing? We are the decreasing temperature less than the required temperature. That means it is decreased up to the 5 degrees centigrade. Why it is decreased up to the 5 degrees centigrade? So when the temperature is decreased up to the dew point temperature of the water vapor which is present in the air, so at that time, because at that temperature that water vapor get condensed, water vapor which comes in contact with its cooling coil, it get condensed, and that condensed water it is collected in the bottom tray and it is removed from this drain, and here some humidity is decreased and that humidity comes up to the required humidity, and here humidity decreases by using this cooling coil and temperature is decreases. Now temperature is decreased, for example, up to 5 degrees centigrade, and we request temperature 21 degrees centigrade. Now temperature is less and humidity is required humidity. So what is done? So again we are using one more heating coil, and by using this heating coil we are increasing the temperature from 5 degrees centigrade to 21 degrees centigrade. So here, so this heating coil it is used in summer season for increasing the temperature, as we are using this cooling coil as dehumidifier as well as cooling purpose. So this is doing two function, and for that purpose we have to use this heating coil. Okay, so these are the different components in summer air conditioning system for hot and wet weather. Okay, here there is no need of water eliminator. Water eliminator it is used when we are doing humidification. At that time only we are using water eliminator. In this hot and wet weather summer air conditioning system, there is no need of water eliminator. So this is about summer air conditioning system for hot and wet weather. Now third air conditioning system, or second type of air conditioning system, that is a winter air conditioning system. So winter air conditioning system it is used in winter season, and here again this is a line diagram of winter air conditioning system. Here in winter humidity is less, temperature is less, we have to increase the temperature, we have to increase the humidity. Increase the temperature means heating is required, increase the humidity means humidification is required. So process which is used in winter air conditioning system, that is heating and humidification. For heating purpose we require heating coil, for humidification purpose we require humidifier. So here heating coil and humidifier it is used in this air conditioning system. I will explain by using this line diagram that winter air conditioning system. These are the different components of the winter air conditioning system: damper, air filter, heating coil number 1, adiabatic humidifier, water eliminator, heating coil number 2, and that air is supplied to the conditioner space, and here there is a fan, somewhere there is a fan. Okay, now we know function of damper. Already I told that damper it is used to control the mass of the air which is supplied to the air conditioning system. This is a filter it is used for purification purpose. Two heating coils are used in winter air conditioning system. Why? Because if you are increasing the temperature of the required temperature by heating coil number 1, at that time what happens? So when we are increasing the total temperature by using heating coil number 1, at that time if you are spraying the water, humidity increases beyond the required humidity, and to avoid this what we are doing, we are increasing the temperature up to the moderate temperature, and then we are adding the humidity, and again we are increasing the temperature up to the required temperature, and thus we are controlling humidity as well as temperature. So how it is done? See, so here by using heating coil number 1 we are increasing temperature up to the half required temperature. Suppose we request 22 degrees centigrade, so at that time we are increasing this temperature up to 11 degrees centigrade. Okay, and then that temperature of the air increases, and when hot air is passed on this adiabatic humidifier, this water vapor get vaporized, and these vapors are mixed with the air, and humidity of the air increases. So humidification it is done here in this humidifier, and again here we are using water eliminator. If water particles are moving in this air, these water particles are removed, and this water particle it is collected in this collecting tank. and then this air it is moved in forward direction. Now the temperature it is not up to the required temperature. Again we are increasing the temperature up to the required temperature, that is a 21-22 degrees centigrade, and here what happens, that temperature increases and again there is a decrease in relative humidity, and relative humidity comes to the comfortable relative humidity. So by using heating coil number 2 we are reaching up to the comfortable temperature, and thus by using these two heating coil we are increasing the temperature, by using this humidifier we are increasing the humidity, and this heating and humidification it is achieved in this air conditioning system, and this air conditioning system is known as winter air conditioning system. And whatever air we are getting here, this is a conditioned air, it is supplied wherever required. So this is about winter air conditioning system. Okay, now we'll see comparison between summer and winter air conditioning system.